my gosh.
Isn't it so good?
No. In the Dominican, I forgot that passion fruit is chinola. I forgot that's like what it was.
Isn't that good?
Back to I'm falling behind you now, I'm losing my mind. I'm blending into the mood crowd. It's like
I think we're here now, baby. Oh, they're having karaoke in there. You want to go to karaoke? No. Here we are, Fahrenheit 555. You ready for some steak, babe? We are both like starving to death. Haven't eaten. We had that little bit of ice cream earlier. And other than that, we haven't had anything at all. So, we're both ready to eat. Well guys, we've made it here into Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. Big thank you once again to Carnival Cruise Lines, and I assume John Held for helping set all of this up. Hello, good evening for us tonight. Really do appreciate that. Just the opportunity to be able to take my wonderful lady to a wonderful meal. So, my wonderful lady. So here is a look at our menu for tonight. So we've got the wines by the glass. Of course, you can pause the video if you'd like to take a further look at this. But there is that, and then we've got our welcome message at the top there. I won't read it to you. You can read it on your own once again. And our starters down here. Now, honey, what looks good to you? Steak and more steak? I mean, for the starters, what are you thinking? I'm thinking the pork belly, maybe. Yeah, the pork belly sounds interesting. And I know that when I was on board the Carnival Horizon, Mike Pack, the cruise director, he said that if you go to Gigi's Asian Kitchen, you have to get the pork belly. So I'm wondering if maybe they didn't copy the recipe a little bit. So I guess maybe I'll try that. It's more, I think on this back page too, there's all appetizers as well, yeah? Oh wow. So here's more of the appetizers then. And then over here, our main courses are entrees. We have the USDA Prime New York Strip Loin Steak. The lady in the elevator actually recommended the cowboy steak. However, that's 18 ounces. I would never be able to eat 18 ounces. There is no way. Spice rub prime rib, broiled filet mignon, the surf turf, which Lauren will not be getting, or the lobster tail, as she is allergic to seafood. So we got to make sure we let them know. Oh, shellfish. That's right. Allergic to shellfish. So we got to make. Well, but in here, that's seafood. I mean, there's no other seafood other than that. So, and then on the back there, oh, a little bit more. We've got the lamb chops, farm chicken, colossal shrimp, or the Dover sole, which is pan-seared lemon potato mousseline and shallot emulsion. I'm not sure. I think that's probably a vegetarian option. They probably had to throw one in there, even though we are in a steakhouse. The Dover sole, no idea. No idea. So probably not going to get that one. Down there at the bottom, you've got the sauces available as well as your side dishes. And then a nice message from the chef. It says, "We are pleased you've chosen to join us this evening. Now we invite you to sit back and enjoy the ambiance while our world-class chef prepares your meal with the freshest ingredients available." Got a special gift from the chef here. Don't know exactly what it is. Lauren tried it though. It's something Parmesan cheese. Lauren tried it and I took a little nibble of hers. Hashtag not a fan, but I don't like cheese really much anyway, so I probably wouldn't. But Lauren likes it. She says it's very good. Kind of looks like soap bubbles over there. What does it taste like? Just straight Parmesan cheese? Just cheese?
It definitely tastes like Parmesan, but I don't know what else. It's kind of like butter Parmesan.
Butter Parmesan? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Speaking Himalayan all the way from the Himalayan mountains. These two are Hawaiian, red and black. Red is rich in iron, black is activating charcoal. This is Cyprus salt, the Mediterranean one. And
yes, thank you. So we just got our appetizer here tonight, and both Lauren and I got the pork belly. It's under this little cover thing here. Oh my, look at that, babe. That looks so good. Wow.
Maybe don't completely away. Garlic inside.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Roma tomato and roasted garlic. You can spread it.
Perfect, thank you. So our appetizer I thought was stupendous. It really, really was. I really did enjoy the pork belly. Lauren was not a fan of the sauce, but how was the actual pork belly, babe? You're really, really good. So we've just gotten our main course now. Let me move your water out of the way a second, baby. Lauren, what did you end up getting? The sirloin?
No, I got the filet mignon.
Lauren got the filet mignon. Your filet mignon looks amazing. Wow, look at that. Then she's got some mushrooms over here and mashed potato. I've got lamb chops over here on this side. We've also got a roasted tomato there. And I've got a baked potato going to be coming right here in this spot. Presentation has been excellent here in the steakhouse so far. They really have gone all out for it. I mean, as far as, you know, the correct serving techniques and even just the presentation of bringing the food out. She brought it out in like these small like cooking dishes and plated it for us right here at our table. So I thought that was just a nice little added touch. So we're gonna eat up, enjoy each other's wonderful company and the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. What did you think of your steak tonight? Was it good?
Really, really great. I got it with mashed potatoes.
That looked really good. You didn't eat your oh wait, you don't like tomatoes though. You don't like tomatoes. Yeah, I actually got a little nibble of her steak as well, and it was super flavorful, super yummy. My lamb, excellent as well. It was so, so good. The baked potato cooked absolutely perfectly, so tender and seasoned well with I guess olive oil, but definitely some sea salt over there. All around so far, and been an amazing, amazing meal here in Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse. You gotta come check them out on your next Carnival cruise. All the stuff for us is dessert, and I think we already know what we're getting without even looking at the menu, and that's gonna be the art at the table, because I've heard so many great things about it. Never got to experience it myself, so the time has come. Oh boy.
Yeah, but go ahead and order.
Hey. Thank you.
How was the food?
Excellent. Excellent, yes.
Okay, myself Chandra and I'm patissier here. I send you prepare your desserts art on the table.
Okay. Art on the table. Are you ready for this, baby?
You making video?
Yes.
Maybe you making me famous, yeah?
Yes, hopefully.
So this is your first time having this one?
Yes, very first time.
Okay, so to begin this art, we start with sauces. This is raspberry sauce made of raspberry puree, sugar, and thickening with agar-agar. Yeah?
Okay.
So agar-agar is like a vegetable gelatin using as a thickening agent. Yeah?
Oh wow.
You like raspberry?
Yes.
Wow.
And our second sauce is white chocolate and jasmine sauce. To get the flavor of jasmine, we infuse jasmine tea leaves overnight with milk, and next day we prepare this sauce by adding white chocolate, vanilla powder, egg yolk, sugar and cream.
Wow.
And this is passion fruit sauce made of passion fruit puree, sugar and again thickening with agar-agar.
Passion fruit. That one smells good.
Yeah, this passion fruit has very strong flavor. Okay, so this passion fruit sauce is little bit sour in taste and rest of sauce is sweet one. And this is salted cocoa cookies sandwich with spice ganache. So this cookies taste like a sweet and salty.
Okay.
And this is pistachio macaron made of egg white, sugar and pistachio powder. And this is yuzu jelly. Yuzu is basically Japanese lemon.
Okay.
And pomegranate pista shell like a jujutsu or jello.
Okay.
And caramel fuzz made of white chocolate, cold caramel and cream. And this is sabli crumble, mixture of butter, flour, almond powder, sugar and lime zest. And this is raspberry leather, or you can say raspberry fruit roll, stuffing with raspberry curd. And this is our white chocolate dome made of white chocolate with some red effect. So this art is ready now. How's this?
Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful, chef. Thank you.
Okay, so with your permission, may I crack this dome so that you can taste our creation?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, now I'm placing this homemade ice cream inside of this dome. This is dates and fig ice cream, and this one is ginger ice cream. And under this ice cream there is a oats and chocolate crumble, and underneath there is raspberry chocolate cake and tiramisu cream also.
Wow.
So you can have this along with the sausage which I use for the art, and rest everything is edible on this board except the board.
Yeah, except for the board.
Okay, enjoy your dinner.
Perfect. Thank you so much, chef. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. What do you think about that, honey? Is it good? Y'all should get that. Y'all should get that. Dang.
Glad that at least y'all got that. So everybody sees that.
Yeah. Wow. That looks so good. I don't know what to eat first. Try this thing first.
I couldn't hear what all those was.
Mmm. It was good. It's like caramel fudge. Which you're not great with caramel, but it's still good. Yeah, he said this was some kind of jelly. Or like jello.
You're good? Oh, it feels weird.
It feels weird, but it's good.
You're so funny. I really never seen this.
Dip it in some of this. Hey, dip it in the passion fruit. It's actually really good. Mmm. Mmm. That's good.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't it so good?
No, in the Dominican, I forgot that passion fruit is chinola.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that's like what it was. And I love passion fruit so much.
Isn't that good? Mmm. This is really good. I do love that passion fruit though. That's really good.
I used to have passion fruit just every single day.
Mmm.
I forgot about it.
So there you guys have it. You guys saw it right there along with us. You gotta get the art at the table. It is absolutely amazing. So, so good. A perfect ending to this steakhouse experience. Baby, how did you enjoy the steakhouse tonight? Did you have fun? Was the food good? Would you recommend that people come to it? Yes. Good, good. Well, once again, guys, a big thank you to Carnival Cruise Lines for hooking this up for us, making it possible for us to come up here and share this experience with you. We're gonna wrap up here and head down to the Love and Marriage show, where hopefully, we're gonna have Mr. David and Miss Kay up on stage. We're gonna try. Don't know if they're gonna make it up there, but we're gonna try.
Alright, what I'll do is actually will ensure that we filter through it. But there will be some situations talked about. It's gonna get a little spicy, right? And get a little weird. A, I don't pick you, alright? I don't pick you. The audience, you as an audience will pick who's coming out. You must fit in the following categories. A, you must both be here together. Stop everything you're doing. Come right here.
I thought your battery was dead.
Those two. Sorry, Candy. What'd you say? Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the Love and Marriage Show. We'll see you at the Carnival Quest straight in the back on deck 5. Have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for coming. We'll see you around, everybody. Bye! Oh.
There's Thomas. Thomas, did you enjoy that?
Awesome.
Talk to somebody else. Babe, did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy that? It's funny, yeah? She's been looking forward to the Love and Marriage Show for a while now, but now we're really, as Thomas said, we're really gonna go and do some laughs. We're heading back to the Carnival Quest. Now, I cannot record any of this because it gets a little interesting, but basically it is an adult scavenger hunt where basically anything goes, just about anything. So if you're not into that, I would not recommend that event, but for the group, a bunch of them wanted to go, so we're gonna go hang out on that, and I think that's probably where we'll finish up. Might go up and get some late night pizza with the gang. I'm not getting any. If anything, I would get some ice cream, and that'd be about it.
1 hour later.
Woo! So we've just popped up here, here on Lido. It is about an hour later after we last spoke with you guys. We just got out of the quest. Like I said, could not film any of that. Would not have filmed any of that. How was it, Lauren? No comment, don't want to talk about it. I completely understand. Not for the faint of heart, that is for sure. Schwartz, all I can say is Schwartz did an excellent job rolling with the punches. He sure did. So guys, that's where we're gonna finish our night out tonight. I know it was short, it was sweet for you guys, but we really did just have a nice couples evening here on board the beautiful Carnival Breeze up in the steakhouse. And one more time, a big thank you to Carnival Cruise Lines for making that happen for us. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, but you digged this video, you liked what happened today, you enjoyed our day in St. Thomas, it would mean the world to me if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button right down below this video, and you can ding the notification bell right beside of it, and it'll let you know each and every time something new, something fresh is uploaded right here on this YouTube channel. Tomorrow, we're gonna be docking in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we're gonna be out exploring on our own. We're hoping to go to the Umbrella Street, maybe have some local cuisine for lunch, and a whole lot more fun. You do not wanna miss it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Back to